walkthrough solves for the 3x3 Annarubrick cube. Whatever. Scrambles are in the description. So, I solved my cross on white and yellow. Just to put that out there. So, I already see that blue and green are in there. You know what? Let me change this angle. That's better. So, as you can see, I see the red is already in place. I'm going to do white cross because, see, this red piece is already in place. This orange piece is right here. And the blue and green are in the respective positions. So what I can do is I can use two moves to get that orange piece in. I can bring these two cross pieces down here. I'm going to do a D move, put those two pieces down, and then put them back up. And that's basically my cross. And I see this pair, and while I'm doing this pair, I can track the orange and green pair. So, and my orange and green went over here. Now, while I was tracking orange and green, I do see orange and blue right here, and this is a really simple case. And if I actually do orange and blue first, it should break up the orange and green pair, so that'll make it easier for me. As a matter of fact, it did. It actually set up a pretty good F12 case. I could just bring that edge up and insert the pair over here. Now my last pair, and yeah, it's F2O. OLL? Okay. Yeah, that's my OLL, and F firm. So, next scramble, I guess. Okay, I'm definitely doing white again because these two pieces are in their respective positions, and I just have to bring the orange and blue down once I get these pieces out of the way. So, and because this is such an easy cross, I'm going to try to track a few F12 pairs. I'm going to track the red and blue one because I see the red and blue corner and the red and blue edge. Now, I'm terrible at X cross, so some of you might be able to form an X cross out of this, but I'm not going to try because I know I'm really bad at it. So, yeah. See. Actually, you know what? I'll try X cross. So, I'll bring this edge up before I do the D2. Because if I do D2, then this edge is going to be moved. So, I'm going to bring this edge up and then do a D2. And then, I'm just going to do LF2, finish the cross off in. I didn't do an X cross there, but I did track these pieces, so I can just go right into that pair. I immediately see the orange and blue. I'm gonna go do that. And, okay, well, I'll probably, yeah, you know, this is interesting. I think what I would do is I would pair this orange and green up first. So, this pair is back here. And then I'll do U, then rotate it. So these two empty slots and these two F12 pairs are kind of like this. So, and then I'll do this multi-slotting algorithm, I guess. Insert that R2, U2, R prime, and that solves my F2L. That's OLL and A prime. Next solve. Once again, scrambles are in the description, so just put that out there, okay? So yeah. What? Let's see. Okay. Probably go with the yellow this time. I see my 4 cross pieces are over here. So what I'll probably do first is I'll put the blue, red, and green edge into their respective positions. So what I should do is that, and that should put those in its positions. And now I can just put this edge in. How? Yeah, I can just put that edge in. Wait, you know what? I do see his edge over here. You know what? I'll just put, yeah, you know what? I'll put this edge in, but before I do a D, I'll take this edge and sledgehammer it in, and then do a D, and that should skip an F12 pair. And I immediately see my corner and edge, green-red pair. And then I also see I see both of these at once, so I'll probably do the green and orange just because it's an easier case. And okay, and now this case. And yeah, it's my F2L. OLL. And white turn. Next case. Now, just to let you know, most of my F2L algorithms are really bad. Like, they're not very efficient, and that's because I've learned intuitive F2L from the start, so I don't really know that much algorithms, and this is a really easy case because this is a one move cross for yellow, so yeah, I might as well try to track some F2L pairs, and I see that if I bring this edge down, these pieces will be in their position. So yeah, I'm gonna track blue and red. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do in blue and red. I know that this edge will stay in place, so I might as well track this corner. So, and yeah, I just did my cross on my first pair, and I see one over here, so just cancellation into the triple sexy move. I see this pair over here. I can just take care of that. And then over here. And then OLL perm. Would have been a pretty good solve. But yeah. Next scramble. I'm not sure how many of these I'm gonna do. I'll probably do like 12, I guess. Maybe more, I'm not sure. Yeah. So I'm probably going to go with I don't know. Both of them. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with white because, yeah. Wait. Yeah, white. Yeah. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an L prime to bring this F12 pair out so I can preserve it. And now from here, what I can do is, from this position, I can do R prime, F, R prime, F prime. That should put this edge in while preserving the pair. And then I just put that edge in, and I have an F12 pair already done. So, I see this F12 pair, and I also see this F12 pair. Now, yeah, this F12 pair over here. Now this F12 pair, I'm just going to bring this edge out, and I'm going to rotate it over here. And just through experience, like, because it's kind of like you do it a lot and you just realize it, do so much that you already know is going to be there. I kind of already knew that this pair would pair up, so I would just go in there and insert that. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter whether you do like a standard insert or a sledgehammer. And the solver would have probably done a sledgehammer, but you could also do that insert. But yeah, sledgehammer, and then OLL, and R perm. Next scramble. Make sure to mess that up. Yeah, okay. So, okay. None of these crosses are very good, but I'll find a way to deal with it. Okay, well, I might, once again, I said my X cross is really terrible, but I do see, I might be able to do something with this pair and this slot over here. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to fail it, but just see how it goes. So, yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to ignore that X cross. So, I'm going to put that pair in. Oh wait. Yeah, this does work out. Okay. Yeah, I have to stop being bipolar. But so I put those two pieces in its corresponding places. I do a D, bring that L down, and then I'm actually going to do a D, and I'm just going to forget about this blue edge for now. I'm just going to go into F12, and you'll see why. Because if I insert this blue piece now, it's going to be kind of a waste of moves just to insert this blue piece into here right now. But if I go into F2L right now, then I could form whatever pair this is and take that out and then use that to my advantage and then put the cross piece back in. So yeah. But you know what? I'll do the green and orange first. That was my first pair. And now I'm going to do the green and red. And here's the edge. And as you can see, by inserting that pair, I kicked this blue cross piece out, and so I can just put that in. And this is a really bad F12 case. I hate this case, but yeah, whatever. Okay, okay. So I don't know why I just did that, but I somehow just oriented and permuted these edges, but whatever. Oh well. And because those edges were already permuted, I knew that there was going to be an EPLL, so in this case, it's a U-perm. That wasn't you know, I don't know how to talk today, let's just move on. Next scramble. So, I'm definitely doing yellow cross, so here's what I would do. So I see this orange piece and this red piece, and I also see this green and blue over here. I'm going to take the green piece out of this bottom layer so I can use a D move without influencing this green piece. I can just place those two edges in here, and then I could take care of that. I would probably do a D2, and then while tracking these pieces, I would put that blue edge down. And this is a pretty good case, so I might as well just go right and do that. I also see the green and red, not too bad of a case either, though I do have to cube rotate. And orange and green seems pretty good. I would use a sledgehammer to avoid a cube rotation, but I'm pretty sure I have to cube rotate now. So yeah, I'm gonna rotate like that, and then I'm gonna pair that up, and I'm gonna do a bit of partial edge control, because I know that if I do a regular insert, it's going to end up with a bar. However, if I do a sledgehammer, it's going to end up with all edges oriented. And so in this case, I'm going to do a soon and an R-perm. This is a 7th scramble, number 7. Yeah, just put that out there. Okay. So yeah, okay. White cross, and I also use F12 pair. I'll try to find a way to take care of that. So I'll bring the green and blue edges down, and then I'll do a D and a U prime at the same time, so it'll look like this. I did a D, so I would be able to put the orange piece down, but I did that U prime to put this F12 pair out, because if I didn't do that U prime, it would put this edge piece down here. You know what? Yeah, that would have been better if I just didn't do that U prime, but go with my mistakes. So yeah. So that's my cross, and I see this orange piece, and I already know that was going to be there. However, this pair over here was also paired up, so I'm actually going to go into that first, because if I do that first, then this pair is not going to be affected. But if I did this pair first, then I then I'm pretty sure I would have broken this up. So yeah. And then I'll actually insert it like this, just to prevent a cube rotation. And I'm going to go over here, that's the cube rotation, to make the red and green pair. And then I'm going to use this, I'm going to do the green and orange pair right there. And okay, so I'm going to do an Aolong CP algorithm. This is basically, let me show you. This is basically the inverse of this case. If you do it, you're just going to end up with all corners done. But I'm going to do a different case because I know if you do that standard case, you're going to end up with a diagonal swap. And a diagonal swap, they're usually not very good. So yeah, I'm going to do the Aolong CP algorithm. I won't go over it in this video. If you want me to go over Aolong CP, then you could just put it in the comments below. But yeah. And then, okay, I see a UA perm from this angle, and there's actually a different algorithm that you can perform with this angle without AOFing. So basically it utilizes M moves and YU moves. I might put that algorithm in the description because it's a little different, but yeah. So next scramble. Number 8. Go with white cross because I see the orange and red are in their positions, so might as well put them down with an M slice. I can do an F prime, D, F, L2, and that's my white cross over here. And I'm actually going to do the orange and blue first because I know that if I do the first 3 moves of the sexy move, I can just pair that up, and then I can insert that pair, and I'm going to pair this other blue pair over here and put that over here, and then I'm going to do the green and orange first, and next I mean, yeah, and then my last pair is going to be the green and red. So I'm just going to do a cube rotation and insert pair in. Aolong, and it's an N perm. Yay. Everybody likes N perms. Whatever. Number 9. Okay, well, I see an F12 pair though over there, so I don't see any good way to preserve that. Not like I'm good with preserving pairs in the first place, but yeah. I'm probably just going to go with white cross, ignore this pair, but yeah. So I'm going to, from here I'm going to do a U, R prime, F to put these 3 pizzas in. And then I'm going to do a G2, and then I'm going to take care of here. And now I actually see this pair over here, the blue and orange pair. So what I can do is I can actually insert that pair and then insert that cross piece. So my cross is done. I already have a pair inside. So probably going to do blue and red next. And then I'm definitely going to do orange and green. And I would actually use that pair, use this slot to form a pair because this is a bad case that used to be in there. And I know that I can break it up once I insert that pair. And it's a better case now, so yeah, that helped. And then from here, it's okay. This is a ZBLL that I know. I don't know the Aolong. Well, yeah, I don't know the Aolong CP case for this one. However, there's a pretty easy thing you can do. So as you can see, it's kind of it's a peanut case, I believe. Wait, is this? No, this is a T case. Yeah. So let me show you what I can do. So this is what the case is basically, the Aolong case. However, it's basically that Aolong case with a T-perm inside. So what you can do is, now this is a bit confusing. It's basically a super trial and error. And yeah, so basically what you can do is you can you could do an F and B prime at the same time to put these two corners over here, and here are the two edges. And then you do a T perm, and then you undo those setup moves, and your cube should be done. Now, Derpy Cuber did make a video on this. I believe it was called Super Easy ZBLL. Basically, you do setup moves, then PLL algorithms, and then undo the setup moves to create some pretty easy ZBLL cases. That's just one of them that I discovered myself using Derpy Cuber's method, I guess. I'll put the video in the description of his video. So yeah, it's pretty easy too. So I suggest you learn that. So next scramble, and this is scramble number 10, and it's also going to be my last scramble. Just to let you know. So, okay, I'm definitely doing yellow cross because it's a 4-move yellow cross. And because it's 4 moves, I might as well try to track a first pair, and I already see the blue and red pair. So, yeah. I'm going to put these pairs in here, and once again, tracking this pair. And then I'm going to do these. So, I know those two pieces went over here, and that's a pretty bad case, but then again, I might as well just deal with it. So, what I would do is, because it's at the back, that was a pretty bad algorithm. Don't do that algorithm. It's just a bad habit for me to use really bad of 12 algorithms. Just use a packet of just use this packet. The one that you get in a GAN 356. And I'm getting off topic again. That's great on my part. Anyway, green and red pair, then orange and green pair, and this pair already paired up, and I'm actually going to do a little what do you call it, edge control, I guess, like a little quote unquote advanced edge control. It's basically an algorithm that I learned. So basically, normally you would do a standard insert, no edges oriented, but you could also do a sledgehammer, 2 edges oriented, and that's pretty good. And this is a pretty good Aolong case. But in solve, what I would have done is this certain algorithm. So I would have inserted this pair while kicking out this cross piece I wrote in U2, and I would put that cross piece in. And what that actually does is that actually solves the cross on here too, so it's pretty neat. And then and I actually recognize that this is an Aolong CP case, so I know that it's going to have a U perm or a H perm or Z perm, and it does have a U perm, so yeah, U perm from the back. And yeah, that's it, I guess. The cube I use in this video is an Aolong version 2. Now I average around almost sub 11, I guess. Well, actually, I guess I could say I'm sub 11. I hope to be sub 10 by nationals, but then again, sub nationals is in a few weeks, so I don't know. But you know what? I may be able to do it. So yeah. And before I get off topic here, I might as well end this video here. So yeah, if you like this video, subscribe to me, like this video, and comment down below. I need a drink of water, so yeah. Like, subscribe, comment, like, whatever you want. Just don't put any hate down there. So yeah, see you in my next video. Bye. You know what? I just realized, no, never mind. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Bye. The Cuber.